Well, it might be warm and dry this afternoon, but homeless people who don't go to shelters do have to survive through the snow and the cold. In tonight's Oklahoma's Own In Focus, we take a look at how the weather affects those who live outside.
Leaders of Housing Solutions Tulsa say the area is seeing a slight increase in people who are homeless, but what they're really seeing is more visibility. They say since the pandemic, more people are living outside than before. The fastest growing homeless population is families with kids.
We're also seeing an increase directly related to our affordable housing crisis. So 97% of units, rental units in Tulsa are occupied. There's no housing. And so we're seeing more people fall into homelessness every single month than we could possibly rehouse with the current housing stock. And so that's contributing to that increase as well.
We want to take you in focus back to January 15th when Green Country had a stretch of several below freezing days. News on 6's Katie Eastman spent that day at one of Tulsa's shelters.
On the coldest morning in January, it's what you can't see that hurts.
Very chilly.
Morning, Terry.
A finger freezing 5 degrees.
I'm over here and check in. Yes, you're good. Go ahead. I was like, do I want to lie and say I can't make it in or go back to bed?
But the people who work at the Tulsa Day Center know they have to get out of bed.
Good, David. How are you doing, honey?
Because the people signing in
I bet.
need to get out of the cold.
It's like a nest of hornets. Stabbing, getting you.
I had a pink tent somebody gave me. They were like froze to death. So I gave the tent away.
Whenever a cold snap comes through, Tulsa shelters see people who haven't asked for help in a while. And oftentimes, that means help was needed long before fingers and toes froze.
Where do you stay at night? Here at the day center?
At the day center's free clinic, this sign might not work, but nurse Melissa Schotten loves the job. She's done it for a decade.
Okay, like I said, just kind of sip on that. Well, I like the homeless. I like working with them. They're very inventive.
Wee-hoo, all right.
Okay, have a seat right there.
More than 2,000 people are treated at the clinic every year.
Every time she touches the wound, it's tender right there.
Philip Abraham has an open wound from a spider bite and athlete's foot from sleeping outside in wet conditions.
I'm tickled.
He's really tickled.
I am.
Without this kind of free care, Melissa says Philip could eventually lose his leg.
I mean, being homeless is already hard by itself, but having an open wound, being homeless, without a nurse's clinic like this, I would not get cared for.
Keaton, come on in.
Over the last 5 years, the clinic's number of patients has remained fairly constant.
Are you nauseous?
But they say cases are increasingly more complex.
We've had people come in with cancer that they've never gotten treated.
Life happens, you know.
Life on the coldest day of the year yet.
Thank you so much.
It keeps going.
Oh, that feels good.
Even if others can't see how much it hurts. In Tulsa, Katie Eastman, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.
The Day Center says more than 400 people avoided going to the ER because of the free care provided. Housing Solutions Tulsa is working on ways to share data with hospitals so they can connect more people with proactive health care instead of emergency response.